So, as we enter the sacred New Thought season of Advent, we're invited into a journey of expectancy, not to commemorate a birth in history, but to open to the birth of the Christ presence, the Christ light within each one of us. Week 1 of Advent focuses on hope, and unity includes faith, hope and faith. And I'll speak a little bit more about that. But when I think about hope and faith, I think about it being on a continuum. You'll hear that there's hope, there's belief, and then there's faith. And it's all on the same continuum. Hope is the first spark. Hope is the divine whisper that says something more is possible. It is the first whisper of spiritual awakening. It's when we can see beyond our current circumstances, when we can see beyond them, not when we're focusing on them in the moment, but we can see that there's hope beyond what we're experiencing in the moment. Hope is the doorway through which faith enters. Belief is middle ground. Between hope and faith lies belief. Belief forms in the intellect, but it can also contain contradictions. We may believe in abundance, yet still feel fear of lack. We may believe in divine order, yet still resist change. And then faith. Faith is the deeper knowing. Faith transcends belief. It is an embodied spiritual knowing that does not depend on appearance. I'm going to read that again. Faith is the embodied spiritual knowing that does not depend on appearance. Charles Fillmore said, faith is the perceiving power of the mind linked with the power of shape substance. Faith aligns us with divine mind and invites us to trust the Christ presence unfolding within. So hope stirs the possibility, belief begins to shape it, and then faith embodies it. So what I would like to do right now is, and I know some people don't like breakout rooms, but I'm going to invite you to really challenge yourselves here and stay. And just for 5-10 minutes, I'm going to put you into small groups, and I want you to talk about what is something in your life right now that you hope for. What is something in your life right now that you hope for? And then what belief might be contradicting your hope? Right? Just like I said, we can believe in abundance, and yet we can have fear of lack. Contradictory. So it's the contradiction of my hope, or anyone's hope. So is everybody clear? Anybody have questions? Are we good? Okay. I'm going to put you into groups of 4, and I'm going to give you 10 minutes to talk about what is something that right now you're hoping for and what might be contradicting that hope. So what might be getting in the way of moving that hope along on the continuum to becoming believing in and faith, having faith, trusting that it's going to happen. Okay, so I had it.
Cheryl,
Yeah.
I
Yes.
have a question before
Yes.
we start.
Yes.
Maureen and I are on one computer. Oop,
Yes.
and so how do we get into separate groups?
You're gonna have to stay in the same room.
Oh.
Yeah, so maybe what I'll do is assign you
Okay.
after. I'll leave you out and assign you after. Is that okay?
Yeah,
I don't know how to do that actually. I'm just gonna assign
it's
you.
okay if we.
You know what? You're gonna go into the same room together. You're gonna be one. We are
Yeah,
one. Okay?
Okay.
Thanks very much.
Okay.
Okay, bye. Okay, so 4 into 34 is 28. Now I'm showing, I can't, I'm just going to say assign automatically, and we'll put 10 rooms. So however many going to 10 rooms. So you guys are still in this room. It's strange.
I was knocked out of room 3.
Oh,
How'd that happen?
I don't know. Is that Louise?
Yeah, whoops, sorry.
Louise, can you join
all of a
again?
sudden I'm back with you.
Okay, why don't we have our own discussion in this room together?
Okay.
There's 6 of us. So who would like to share something that they're hoping for in their lives right now?
Can I see who's in here? How can I see everyone?
You go to the top of the screen, you should see view and some little squares.
The gallery?
Yes.
Oops. Okay, thank you.
Okay. So I can start. When this is going to sound crazy, but when I was a little girl, when I hoped for things, I was disappointed. I often was disappointed. So I built this belief in my head that I shouldn't hope for things, because if I don't hope for things, they're probably going to happen.
That's just like me.
Really? Yeah. So if I don't hope for things, they're going to happen.
Yeah.
So it's like a contradictory belief, right? Because I was like, I really want this, but if I want it so bad, I'm not going to get it. So I'm not going to hope for it. I'm not going to hope. I'm going to put it away and then I'll get it. So that was my belief system. So my belief is what actually manifested as something happening. My faith was in that. My faith was in, if I don't hope for something, I'm going to get it. Does that make sense?
No, I think so.
Okay. So who would like to go next? Hey, John. Hi, Liz. Can you put your cameras on if you don't mind?
Start.
You'll start. Thank you. Hi, Wendy. We're talking about hope. What is something that we are hoping for in our lives right now, and what might be contradicting it? The contradiction behind it.
I
Mhm.
am hoping that my daughter, who has cancer, survives successfully.
Mhm.
And what's on the other side of the coin is that the medical profession recently is not having a very good success rate.
Mm,
So that's where I am.
right. So the hope is there, but it's hard
Yeah.
to move into the belief.
That's right.
Okay. Thank you for sharing that. Who would like to go next?
I'll go.
Thanks, Louise.
I I keep saying I choose to have faith as opposed to hope because I know how much stronger it is.
Mm,
So
Am I always there? I'm not sure.
mhm,
What is happening with me at this moment in time is, and I have a friend in Calgary that I did volunteer work in Mexico in a refuge. We've been friends for 15 years and we do this theme every night.
mhm,
We're wanting true home, true tribe, true mission. I need to do volunteer work.
mhm,
I'm in a position right now where it's very difficult. The housing market is very difficult. I'm in a position where I'm looking. So that, all of those three. But I keep saying, I don't like the word hope.
mm,
So I've jumped to, I choose to have faith.
mhm,
And that, and I have moments where I fall back and
mhm,
get back up and go back to the faith word.
mhm,
So I don't know that I sort
mhm,
of, I think, tried to eliminate the word
mhm,
hope.
mhm.
That's
Right.
my way. So I don't want to take too much time, but that's where what I've been doing.
It sounds to me like you're moving into faith, hoping that faith is going to get you there.
Like that.
And so there's the moving back and forth, is okay. I have faith, but do I really? It becomes a little bit of a doubt sometimes, right? And that's where we maybe go into faith, hope, and there's no right and wrong, and belief. We go backwards and forwards. Like I said, it's on a continuum. So until we can embody what we believe, until we can really feel it and know that it's true, that's when it becomes true faith.
Okay. Thank you.
Thank you, Louise. Who would like to go next? Anna Maria?
I don't know if it will work. My brain, I'm having a little problem. You can't see me right now.
Oh, look at you, Faith.
I
Yes,
have these little things. You see.
beautiful.
But what I want mostly, what I want, hope for, is peace of mind.
Mhm,
And it's a real struggle. So I said, just smile.
mhm,
So I don't know what else to say. It's
mhm.
not coming.
That's okay.
Thank
That's
you.
okay. Yeah, that's okay. And so you're in a place of hope right now.
Yes, hope all the time. There's hope that
Yeah,
I will get up and it will be a peaceful day,
yeah. And so do you believe you will get up and have a peaceful day?
Oh, absolutely. But I
Okay.
have these little triggers and things happen,
Yeah, yeah, yeah. So it's
Like looking
until
for perfection, it's
no
it's
such
not
thing.
gonna happen.
No,
Yeah.
no such thing. Stop looking.
Yeah.
There's I say there's perfection in imperfection.
Mhm,
So just,
mhm,
hold that and be okay with yourself.
mhm,
Everyone around you, right?
mhm.
Yeah, no such thing as perfection. But yeah, thank you for sharing that. You're in the hope stage,
Yeah.
and that's okay.
The only perfection would be in the soul's perfect, but
Mhm,
my mind keeps trying, and it's a little
Mhm.
struggle. Mhm.
mhm, mhm.
All is good though.
Good, good. Lovely to see you both.
Overall, thank you, Jim.
Okay. Wendy, John, Liz.
I,
Thank you,
the person I
Wendy.
was going to talk about was just here temporarily. So I just try and have faith
Mhm,
that my son will be okay. And I just put him in the hands of his guides and say, yep.
okay.
Sorry, I missed the whole first part, and I'm going to put a reminder on for going forward for the next Sundays. So I'm sorry I missed the
Yeah.
intro to your discussion, but I'm
Okay.
hoping that
Yeah.
resonates.
Yeah, thank you. So you're hoping that your son is going to do well, that he's going to be okay. So you said you've got faith.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna ask you about that. Do you believe that's going to happen?
Yes.
Do you know it in your inner being?
Yes, because it keeps happening every time I think it won't.
Okay.
So the
Then you're
track
in,
record
yeah.
is just saying,
So
and
you're
it's
able
his
to
path.
stay, yeah.
Yeah.
Heck, sorry to interrupt. You're able to stay in faith because what I'm hearing is you're being affirmed in your faith.
Okay.
Is that what I'm hearing?
I guess so. Yeah.
Don't guess.
Don't know what you mean.
Challenge
I
me.
mean, oh, you mean from
Challenge me. Yeah, if you
the
don't think
track
I've got
record?
it. Yeah.
Yes. Because I believe that, yeah, the universe has our back and has his back too. So
Mhm. Okay.
yeah.
Great. So
So
that
like,
belief has taken you into faith. You've moved on
Yeah.
that continuum.
okay. Yes.
Beautiful. Thank you. Yeah, if I ever say something and you don't agree, I love it when we can have a conversation, because sometimes I might be off the mark. And I'm okay to look at that and to be open to looking at things differently. Louise.
I just wanted to add, when I go out, sort of leave faith,
Yes.
I have this little inner voice,
Mm-hmm.
my intuition,
Okay.
that says it knows True Home, True Tribe, True Mission are coming in a way I'm not expecting.
Okay.
So when that kicks in,
Mm-hmm.
it really feels, because I really believe in that inner voice. I think we
Beautiful.
all have it,
Yeah.
and we don't always listen,
Yeah.
but I've been training myself. I'm also doing some of Course in Miracles, and I use some of that.
Beautiful.
So that helps me.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah.
Beautiful. Thank you.
you.
Anybody else in the room that would like to share? I'm not sure if John is with us and if he would like to share, or Liz. It's nice to see you in the room. Or maybe you're just listening. Okay, so do you think, is there anything more that you would like to say about hope, belief, and faith?
I think hope is an ongoing, ongoing thought
Mm-hmm.
that we all tend to, from time to time, tend to have,
Mm-hmm.
because we're always hoping for a nice day. or we're hoping for success, or we're hoping to not run out of money, or all those sort of things. But it's funny how that happens, because sometimes it works and sometimes it doesn't. But I don't know how to make it happen all the time.
That's
But-
where faith comes in, right? Faith is in believing that it will happen, even if you can't see where, what, and
That's
how.
right. Yeah.
Yeah. And it's not an easy place to be in all the time. You know, we're spiritual beings having a human experience. And I think when we have that, when we can truly embody faith, we become enlightened beings. Okay, so it looks like some people are coming back. Is everybody complete in our group?
For now.
Wendy, are you good? Okay. I'm going to bring everybody back. Thank you so much. Thanks for sharing.
Thank you.
Okay, so they've been given 60 minutes and they can leave the room when they want to. So people will just start popping in like popcorn.
Did you mean 60 seconds?
Say again, Kerry?
You said 60 minutes.
Did I?
Yes, you
Yeah.
did.
Oh my gosh. See, my brain runs away without me.
I'm not the only one. My
There you
wonderful
go,
brain
Anna Maria.
sometimes-
Yeah.
Sometimes.
Oh my goodness.
So nice to see everybody together. Unity in Ottawa.
Yeah, isn't it?
Mhm.
Okay. Okay, so who would like to share any thoughts, any insights, anything that maybe shifted for them during that discussion? Just put up your hand.
Can you repeat that?
I'm saying who would like to share
Yeah.
some of the things that came up in your discussion that made you think a little bit about.
Sigrid had her hand up.
She did? I can't see her. Sorry. There you go. Sigrid, yes, please.
I had to unmute. Hi, everybody. I'm kind of in and out of Unity. I've been gone for a while, and I'm trying to come back.
Welcome.
I met some beautiful people, Maureen and Mary, in my session. I hadn't known them before. I guess for me, a lot of what our talk was about was having hope, but not always. I'm going to speak for myself now and not for the group, but I can't always. I really don't have the belief. I have a hope for X, Y, Z to happen, but my belief is not going to happen. It's not going to happen. And it's based on historical evidence of it not happening for years and years and things getting progressively worse in one particular department. And I don't know where to go with that. I'm flat out stuck. Changing my thoughts, reframing, affirming, praying or not. That just, I'm just left without that belief.
Okay. Thank you for sharing that.
Thank you.
Carrie.
Hi, with my two participants in the group, I was reminded on how strong my faith is and how it became stronger when I came back to Unity.
Lovely. Thank you, Carrie. Mary or Maureen?
Well, we were talking about the same thing, actually. It came up for me as a surprise, the political situation in the South and how much I am disturbed and affected by that was actually it's a little overwhelming. As much as I try to keep it back there, it's a tough time. So I think it's obvious what my hope is, but believing it is pretty tough. Pretty tough. And I feel pretty good about my life in general. Things that can be fixed, I hope. Ha ha. But I actually believe they will be. But that one is overwhelming. And I think that Maureen agrees with me on that one.
Thanks, Mary. Kate.
Thanks, Cheryl. Hi, everyone. Well, one thing that comes across in these kinds of discussions I always find is that just to remember that everybody is going through something, it seems. It's very rare in our lives when things are totally smooth sailing. And a lot of times you don't know by looking at the person. They come in, cheerful and happy, but they might be going through something. And then really in our discussion about hope and our beliefs, we didn't specifically say it, but I think we sort of all felt that we can't really have a discussion about hope without, particularly as spiritual unity people, moving into faith and faith in divine order, and that everything will work out for the highest good. So thank you for that.
You're welcome. Yeah, and I know for myself that, for the longest time I could say it. I'm not sure I believed it. And even some things today, I'll say, and I'll talk, I'll bring in the 12 powers and I'll affirm. I have to feel it, though. I have to feel it to believe it, for me, rather than just saying the words. But thank you, Kate. Yes, beautiful. That's what unity does bring, and it's a wonderful, wonderful, practical way of living spiritually. Wendy.
Hi there, thanks. Just recently I've been following something on YouTube, and it's a person who channels the mother of creation, and she actually has been addressing the situation down south and really the situation around the world, and how to just go with the flow and have the trust and faith, as we were talking about. And I was learning also recently about, law of manifestation, and just even the mother of creation talked about it, just imagining the thing you want and feeling it. And then you just let it go. And then, because we can't control the outcome, but yeah.
Thank you for sharing that. That's beautiful. Yeah. Wendy Rigby.
Nice to see everyone. One of the things that I'm reminded of when I think of hope is just how important it is to my everyday life. And the reason for that is because I have to live in this space. And so if I have a belief that overrides my hope, and it does happen, I feel the impact of that. And it negatively impacts my mood and my health and my well-being. And then I bring that out into the world. And I don't want to do that. So the importance of my belief can bring hope a little closer. And my faith is really strong in that. So I'm grateful for that. And in the group I was in, I just the connection, there were some similarities that were happening with some, and I was able to meet somebody and talk to somebody I hadn't before. And just witnessing every face that I see here today, I see so much hope. There's hope that there's going to be light in this world. There's hope that there's kindness, that I know people, acts of service and donation. And, when I see and know somewhat what everybody is doing in this life for other people, I just see hope when I look at everyone, and I'm so grateful to be part of Unity, and grateful for everyone here and for all the way you choose to show up in this world, the way you choose to work maybe on hope and faith and belief. I've been a grateful recipient of some of that, and yeah, I'm grateful and hopeful because of you. So, thanks.
Beautiful. Yeah. Hope keeps us going, right? So it keeps us going. Anybody else? Thanks, Wendy. Mark.
Similarities in our group as well, and challenges when going through a challenge, the challenge of remaining hopeful and having faith. That's all I'll say right now about that. I want to thank you for bringing this opportunity forth so we can have this type of discussion, because there's so much wisdom within the room, within life, when we have these types of exchanges. Not only I feel that we're not alone in this world. There's so much wisdom derived from every single person. So thank you for stepping out, being brave, and changing things up.
You're welcome. Thank you, Mark.
You're welcome.
Jean.
Yes, thank you, Mark. I echo that. It was a very special experience for me to be in the breakout room, and to hear our stories. For me, I have a situation with my with a grandson who is in a very dark place right now, and I have, because I know who he was when he was younger, I have a hope that things will unfold for him, and he will have an opportunity to see himself in a better place and go there. And regardless of what turns out, even though I can worry sometimes, I don't think it will ever destroy my faith. Just based on where I am. I mean, there will be other things happening, but anyway, but thank you. It was a wonderful experience. I really appreciated the other two in our group and their insight.
Thank you. Thanks, Jean. Last one, Diane.
Yes, I was in a panel with Nancy and Valerie, and I'm grateful for that. And my hope was that my blood pressure would come down, because the doctor wants to put me on blood pressure pills, and I would prefer not to do that. But I'm going twice a day to Shoppers Drug Mart to get it done. And So they were, Valerie and Nancy were suggesting that just getting there can bring my blood pressure up, and the fact that I'm I'm doing this and all the time thinking, well, I hope it's down, I hope it's down. Anyhow, my belief was that I should be able to do this through speaking to my body and doing this, getting my blood pressure down and being down on myself for it not coming down. And they both said that sometimes you need something, some help for your own good, and there's nothing wrong with being in this place where I might have to take the pills. So anyhow, that's where I am. That's where I am with this. I plan to call my doctor to tell him that I will get one of these cuffs for my arm and do this at home rather than traveling out. So that was another suggestion of theirs. So I appreciate this, and I appreciate everybody's comments on it. I think they're all very important. Thank you.
Thank you, Diane. So now I'm going to take you into a guided meditation. So I invite you to just settle in your chair. Take a deep, gentle breath. Allow your eyes to close softly. Feel yourself supported, held, and safe. Imagine a small light within your heart, a soft glow of divine possibility, the birthplace of hope. With each breath, this light grows brighter. Hope whispers to you, more is possible. Something new is emerging. Now feel the light deepen, becoming steady, strong, and radiant. This is faith, the deep inner knowing that you are guided, supported, and loved. Let this light move through your mind, dissolving all doubt. Through your body, releasing tension. Through your spirit, awakening joy. Feel the Christ presence alive in you, growing, strengthening, expanding. Rest in the truth. The light within me is greater than anything before me. Take one more full breath. And when you're ready, gently open your eyes. So I'm going to invite you all to just type in the chat one thing you're grateful for. One thing you're grateful for, and type that in the chat. Just as the sun rises every day, Advent reminds us that rebirth is continual. Hope is the first glow on the horizon. Think of that, the analogy of the sun. It rises every day. Hope is the first glow on the horizon, the whisper that light is coming. Faith is the knowing that the sun already rising, even before we see it, will rise. It's the knowing of it. So Advent invites us into the daily dawning of the Christ presence, the Christ light within. I hope that you've learned something about Advent and hope and faith metaphysically. And I really thank you all for participating, for being here, and for being willing to go into the rooms, to have these conversations, and to just be present and come back. So thank you, thank you, thank you.